Hedera Hbar over 1 million has been achieved, and this is only in the past 2 days as well. And also I'm going to be answering the question if Hbar is able to succeed in the next bull run that we could be having. I have some news today about the activity levels, HCS20, some source swap updates, and also some numbers to show that Hedera is one of the greenest blockchain technologies out there. And of course the price action for Hbar coin today. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the first bit of news I have for you is regarding the 1 million transactions. So you can see over here we have over 1 million transactions on Hedera interacting with HCS20 in the last 2 days only, and 243 tickers have been deployed, and we clocked the highest TPS for HCS20 transactions at 52. And not only do we have a high amount of transactions over here, but also the amount of tickers that we have. It will be interesting to see what has actually been minted on this, but the announcement comes on January the 4th, and that there has been a lot of demand and massive amount of transactions and interest have flooded to the network. Here's to the next million HCS20 transactions, and the next target for that would be good to see is 100. Now if you haven't already heard of HCS20, you'll see over here that on Turtle Moon's X page that it is a new standard that enables points to have an audit trail utilizing Hedera's consensus service, and they've created a free open source application that allows users to easily deploy, mint, transfer, burn, and see transactions and balances. And so essentially when it comes to audit the trail and the HCS, it means that they're able to record all of the information and data, and that is why they're utilizing Hedera, because it has that verification output. And you'll see over here that it has the transparency and audit ability. Every transaction is recorded on Hedera, creating an audit trail, so we have that verification and efficiency. The high throughput and low fees make it cost effective for managing point systems, so that is why they've picked out Hedera. And versatility, suitable for various applications, from loyalty programs to gaming points to public mints, and flexibility and control depending on the mode. It can be adapted for private control or public transparency. Now if we actually have a look on what they've recently posted, I think that they have actually now reached 2 million today, which is another update. Yes, just 5 hours ago they have now reached 2 million of the HCS20 transactions, and that is roughly in the past 3 to 4 days now that they've reached it. And so very exciting times that we are seeing for these projects. GitHub Dev Activity is an important metric, and let's take a look at all of these projects that we have and which ones are on top. So just 2 days ago on the 5th of January, according to these numbers, you'll see over here the daily average GitHub commits. And who do we have in first place? Well, we've got Ada with a total of 449, and then Hbar coming in second place at 282. Now two things to note here is that there is a large gap between Ada and Hbar. However, it would be interesting to see whether that gap will increase going on into the next month, or if it will decrease by Hbar being able to increase its projects. And the second thing to note is that Hbar is pretty much joining dots because there is only a difference by 1, and so we could be either seeing Hbar coming into third place or potentially staying in second place if they still have the GitHub commits increase. And it's the same with Atom and OP as well. There's only a little bit of difference compared to these 4, but the lowest that we have over here is Osmo. But let's see how much these numbers do change in the next update. So we have an update from Zepsi talking about Web3 and Telco. Now you'll see it says, great to see Fligs Mobile featured in the Messasari Crypto State of DePIN 2023 report. Fligs is being created in collaboration with T-Mobile and the hash graph on Hedera. So we have the crypto MNVOs. MNVO is an abbreviation for Mobile Virtual Network Operator, and it says over here that the crypto MNVOs use tokens to radically improve traditional wireless economics, and they acquire and manage customer relationships while paying a traditional telco for wholesale network access. Helium and offloads traffic onto Helium 5G routers whenever possible, paying only 50 cents into hotspot owners, and subscribers can earn mobile for mapping validating wireless coverage. And with really, it includes privacy, safety features, custom dead zone coverage, and VIP concierge services and support, and Fligs mobile phone plans with built-in DID, which is decentralized ID, and crypto integrations launch date, leverages MoFlix white label, MNVO tech platforms, and Hedera blockchain. And why is this important for Hedera? Well, it goes to show that this is essentially Web3 innovation in a nutshell, and that Hedera is in many industries and many players, but also with it being in the telecom industry, and it's essentially bridging Web3 and telco. And the MNVO provides that centralized ID, and customers will be able to have more control over their data and also privacy when it comes to their digital transactions as well. And it's very exciting that we are seeing T-Mobile within this collaboration. So I have quite a few updates coming from Source Swap. Now you'll see over here we have the development update, and that they have rolled out some major updates to our web app in order to improve your experience. So we have the accurate pending rewards, and that pending rewards for source swap V1 farms now display accurately using mirror node queries, and it's a big improvement from the previous system which estimated rewards based on the current APR. And so essentially we now have the real-time rewards, and they've taken away the estimations, and so they've provided more reliability for you. Backend upgrade, they've made it more robust and scalable, improved catching strategy to alleviate bottlenecks, optimized several heavy queries to lessen database load, upgraded our database machines for increased query volume, added multiple new servers for enhanced capacity, and further parallelized processing across servers. So this is particularly important when it comes to servers, so it's able to handle everything that's coming in, especially with the traffic and volume. Improved data consistency, we've ensured that the latest liquidity values are consistent across all timeframes, plus the total value locked data on the landing page now reflects the most recent hours data. And so this isn't the TVL showing for the 1 day or the 1 week, but it's showing it within the hour, which to be honest with you is pretty precise, and I like that they have done that. And adapted mirror node queries based on feedback from Swell's lab, we've upgraded node fetch to prevent connection issues, and these updates are designed to make your source swap experience smoother, faster and more reliable so that you will be able to connect easily. And additionally, we are well prepared to scale within the next wave of new users. So some good updates coming up from here, and I'm definitely sure that they will be able to increase the amount of users going forward as well. Now let's take a look at the price action for today. We are currently trading at 0.08002. On the 1 day chart, we are down by 0.65%, and we are down by 23.58% on the volume, and we are trading at $69.6 million. So in the earlier hours of the morning, we were trading at 0.07969. For the high of the day, we have actually reached 0.08091. So really not too far off from where we were now. The lowest that we took for the day was 0.0922. So it's all pretty close. As you can see over here, as we made that newer low at that 0.07938, we are pretty much just within that region here and on that line. Now the price target for HBAR is 10 cents that I have been saying. And just something to mention to you guys is that we are seeing so much more liquidity flowing into the Hedera ecosystem. And also if we have a look at the 1 year chart, I just want to show you how important the price action has been for HBAR. Not only are we up by 105.54%, however, if you'll see over here, just back in October where we were below that 5 cent level, and Source token also made a new all-time high at 7 cents. And remember when Source was under 2 cents before that all-time high. These are pretty much key levels, because we will be looking back on this in a couple of months time, and we will be wishing that we could actually get Hedera Hbar coin again at under that 5 cent level, but we can no longer do that, and same for Source as well. Now I do want to actually show you the all-time high so we can see the pumps, and will we be able to succeed in the bull run? I mean, do write down in the comments below where you think HBAR coin will be able to go in the next bull run. You'll see over here just back in 2021 where we had that nice spike. So on the 16th of February we went from the 14 cent level, and we went all of the way to 36 cents, and so we were pretty much able to double our price point over here. And you can see that was in the span of just under a couple of weeks, and that is what essentially happens when we have more volume coming into the market, more money flowing into the market. It is able to drive up the price of the coin, and with HBAR I think that it will definitely be able to succeed in this bull run. Now of course the short-term price target for HBAR I'm looking at right now is 10 cents, but once we were able to actually achieve that upside and break out on the 10 cent level, my next price target that I'm then looking for short-term wise is 15 cents. But other than that, I actually want HBAR coin to go to 20 cents. Now is it reasonable for HBAR coin to hit $1 in the next bull run? I definitely think so. I think that it is achievable. Now if you remember, we did have this pullback over here at the 17 cents, but when you are able to see a coin double, it does make sense for coins to pull back, and it only goes to show that it is healthy price action, because the coin doesn't always move up. But we did go from that 17 cent level, and we went again all the way to 47 cents, so just under that 50 cent mark. If we see Bitcoin run into even $60,000 or potentially $100,000 that people have been predicting, HBAR should actually be able to follow that in line with Bitcoin's price and with all of the catalysts and events that we have seen happening. But fundamentally, Hedera Hbar, we are doing very good. We have many projects and use cases that hasn't only been announced in 2023, but I definitely think that we will be seeing more coming in the future. And then adoption is key, of course. If more institutions adopt this, then we should be seeing the increase in the price as well. Guys, if you want daily Hedera Hbar coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.